Megan, and this is episode 77. So before we get started, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who is joining me today. Welcome to new viewers and welcome back to returning viewers. Also, if you're interested in finding me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Ravelry, and I'll link all of those down below in the link tree. I also have a yarn shop. It's called Traintrack Fiber Designs. You can find it at traintrackfiberdesigns.com. I'll link that down below as well. That's where I sell all of my artisan hand-dyed yarns, so I hope you guys check it out and find something you like. Alright, so let's get started. The first thing I'm stocking, this is called Elton, and it's a brand new pattern from Joji Locatelli. It just came out, it was the end of last week, I guess, whenever I first saw it. It is a fingering weight pattern, and it's $6.50 for the pattern. I'll flash it on the screen for you guys. So the way that she describes the pattern is a top-down one-piece construction sweater, and then there's actually two different types of yarns that are used in that, so that's what creates this texture, I feel like. Because if you noticed, it looks like there is this striped, but they're both the same color, but then it looks like one might be maybe a different type of fiber in part of the stripe section. That's actually what creates that part of the pattern. So that is Elton by Joji Locatelli, and what did I say it was, $6.50? Yeah, so $6.50 on Ravelry right now. The next thing I'm stocking is called Ingalls, and this is a brand new pattern from Caitlin Hunter. This is $7 for the pattern. It's DK weight yarn, and oh my gosh, you guys, I just love this so much. So I'll flash it on the screen for you guys, and then we'll talk about it. So this is another one where she wants you to have like 10 inches of positive ease at least. And I think I really like the idea of that on this sweater particular. There's color work at the top, and it looks like it's kind of like a snowflakey flower sort of detail. I don't know what you would call that, but it's really pretty. And then there's also some lace in there. I don't know if you guys could tell, but there's actually some lace detail in there as well. I just love this so much. And like I said, it is DK weight, so it should knit really fast. You guys know that I've been really itching to cast on a DK weight sweater, so yeah, this is definitely on my list. And actually, I'm a liar because I already cast it on. I'll show you that in a minute, but it's on my list, and you guys needed to see it in its entirety so that you can actually appreciate it for what it is, and hopefully you'll cast one on too. So the next thing I'm stocking, this is called Here We Gnome Again, and this is actually a knitted toy type situation. It's gnomes. I'll flash it on the screen for you guys now. Aren't those so cute? So I just love those little gnomes. I'm not a big like knitted toy person or knitted softie or origami, however you say that. I'm not a big like let's go knit a stuffed animal thing, but I think those are really cute, and I love how much detail there are. I feel like this is something that could be given to, like, you know, as a gift to like your mom or your grandma or your aunt or whoever, somebody who would maybe just put it somewhere and it's cute. There's a lot of detail on it. I think I just said there's cable detail on the hat. It's actually knit in the round from the bottom up, and it looks like it would go pretty fast. They used, what'd she use? Worsted weight yarn. It's about $5.50 for the pattern, and I think these would be super fun little gift knits. So that's what I'm stocking this week. Alright, so now that I've shown you what I'm stocking, let me show you what I'm working on. So I'm still working on my Zweig. I didn't put a whole lot of time into it this week because I have a new cast on that I'll show you in a minute, but I am going to show you my Zweig first. I went ahead, let me take that off of there. I love these. This is a needle keeper. It's called a Magic Wand needle keeper. I'll link it below if I can remember to do it. But it's awesome because you put your needles in here and it keeps your project on, which is great, and it keeps your needles safe, particularly if you have wooden needles where they might, you know, get broken in your bag. It's awesome, but it's really loud. So I'm gonna take it off of here while I show you guys what I've done. So I have finished the body part, and I ended up going to about 15.5 inches or so, maybe 16 inches. I don't know, I kind of stopped measuring from the underarm before I did my ribbing. So I made it a little bit longer than what she called for, and then I also know that I'm an aggressive blocker, so I'll block it, you know, and it'll be even longer. But yeah, so this is what I've got. So the whole entire body is done and I'm very happy with it. I tried it on, of course, like you do after you get it to this point, you know, we're so excited, we can't wait. We as knitters, not me as in like I'm two people. But anyway, as knitters, we are excited to try on our sweaters. So I tried it on and I love it. And to be really honest with you guys, I love the sleeves where they are too. And I've kind of not put a lot of work into it since I haven't put any work into it since I got it off of the needles for the body, because I'm trying to decide what type of sleeves I want to do. Do I want to do mid sleeves? Do I want to do a short sleeve? Because I think it would be cute. I really do. But also at the same time, I feel like that's not as wearable, because here we don't really live in a climate, or I don't really live in a climate where it's like summer sweaters are really good. Unless they're made out of like linen, it doesn't really work. So I kind of feel like I would regret it if I don't at least make mid sleeves, because I think it would almost be a novelty, like, you know, I don't know. I don't think it would be as wearable, basically. So I think I'm gonna do at least mid sleeves. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but I love it. I'm so happy with it. And, you know, I don't know if this sounds like a jerk or not, but I really like the way that purple looks on me. So I don't know why I don't have more purple sweaters. I think I have a fear of being like that lady in Breaking Bad where all she wore was purple. But then again, I'm kind of that way with white. So basically wear a lot of white. So I don't know. I love it so much, guys. I cannot wait to wear this. I can't wait till it's cool enough to wear it. It's still in the 80s here this week, and I looked at the 10-day forecast and it looks like it's going to be in the 80s for at least the next 10 days, which means probably longer than that. It usually doesn't start getting cool enough to really wear sweaters until like mid-October here. So I have, you know, probably a good month or so before I could even possibly wear this in the mornings. But I love it. And I don't know if I said this already, but this is the Zweig pattern from Caitlin Hunter. It is $7 on Ravelry and it's fingering weight yarn. I think I'm using a size 5 needle. Yes, I'm using a size US 5 needle and I love it. I love it so much. All right, so now I'm going to show you my new cast on. So like I kind of said in the beginning, I have cast on for the Ingalls sweater from Caitlin Hunter. I love this so much. Whenever I saw it, I could not resist. I absolutely had to dye yarn and cast on for it. So this is what I have so far. And guys, this thing is flying. I've made so much progress. I've been knitting it for 1 week and 1 day. I did not swatch for it because it had around about the same stitch count and stuff as, what was the one I had frogged? Tecumseh, had round about that, and I just swatched for that. So I was like, you know, I'm not gonna bother swatching because I had literally just swatched for Tecumseh like a week before, and I knew that I was gonna be somewhat in the right area. So this is my Ingalls, and the colors are, this color is called Ember, and it's on my Dallas DK base, which is 100% superwash merino. And then the gray is Manic Depressive, and I just love it. I love the contrast of this thing. Oh, I love it so much. I love the lace. Look, there's lace. You can't see it because it's, yeah, so there's lace. There's lace here. These pieces right here are actually lace as well. There's lace down here. And there's all this color work. Oh my gosh, it was such a fun piece to knit as far as this part goes. The rest of it's just stockinette for like ever, but it's DK, so it goes really fast. Yeah, so it's just knitting in the round for like ever now until it's done. But it's DK, so it goes super fast. And let me show you the short rows on the back because I don't think you can even see them. So this is the short row section. And if you'll notice, you can't really see their short rows. So you can't even see it. And I'll put up a tutorial, or I did put up a tutorial for that. So I will link that for you guys. If I didn't already link it, I think I mentioned it before. But anyway, if I didn't already link it, I'll link it for you guys. But I do the German short rows instead of a wrap and turn, and I just think it looks cleaner personally. So I'll link that up for you guys. If you haven't already seen it, check it out. Also, leave a comment. What type of short rows do you like? Do you guys like German short rows? Have you tried it? Do you guys just do a wrap and turn? What do you do? Also, leave a comment and let me know, are you making the Ingalls sweater? Because I love this thing. I cannot wait to have this done. I can't wait to have it done, and I cannot wait until it's cool enough to wear it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. The other thing I really, really like about Caitlin Hunter's patterns is all of them have your seam in the back, but you can't see it. But I like that because a lot of the designers put a seam on the side, and I think that's cool because it's hidden, because under your arm, but at the same time, whenever you're blocking it, if you've done any type of, if you've done changes, like with this, I'm alternating every other row because, I'm using a couple of different skeins of yarn. So I feel like if there's any tension change, at least it's all gonna be in the back rather than one side being shorter for some reason. I've never really had that happen, but I could see where that would happen if you didn't have your tension right yet. So I feel like it's better. And then I did read through the pattern, and she actually calls for you to do short rows at the bottom again to help the back be a little bit longer. So I thought that was a really cool idea. Just to kind of help your sweater, since you are doing all the short rows in the back, to kind of help it to maybe be the right length throughout. And I will do those just because, why not? Might as well throw in some extra short rows just for the heck of it. Leave a comment and let me know, are you making the Ingalls sweater or not? Also the Zweig, I guess, anything. What are you guys making? Just tell me what you're making. And here, I'll let you climb in my sweater and look at my floats. Climb in, guys. Okay, so that's it for my knitting. And now I'm going to tell you guys about what I've been watching and what's been kind of entertaining me, if you care to stick around for that. If not, thank you guys for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you're working on. For the rest of you, I have been watching The Leftovers, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it's called Leftovers, or either The Leftovers. It's a show on HBO, and it's set kind of in present day-ish. Apparently there was supposed to be a day where, in the show obviously, not in real life, supposed to be a day where like certain people just departed, is what they call it, where you're just going through your normal life and all of a sudden people just disappear, like in thin air, whatever, just having breakfast, driving down the road, walking through the grocery store, whatever it is, and just vanished. Like, and it wasn't everyone. And it wasn't all the members of like a particular family or anything. It was just random people. And there's supposed to be like 1 million something of the people who vanished. So it's about the people who are left over is what it's actually about. So it's, they're trying to come to terms with this and figure out what happened. And, it's like a crazy thing. I mean, think about that. Like if you're just sitting there with your family and like one person's just like poof, gone, just nowhere. No body, no nothing. It's just like gone. So yeah, it's just about those people kind of moving on with their life and trying to figure out what happened. It's a really good show. It is on HBO, so of course there's the language, the nudity, stuff like that. So if you're not okay with that, then this probably is not the show for you. There's a little bit of violence, but not really a lot, just some. Let's see, what else have I been watching? Big Brother. Big Brother is getting so close to the end. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna say anything in case anyone's behind, but oh my gosh, it's getting crazy. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see who wins this thing. It is so close right now. For me, in my mind, I can like justify each person who's left. I can justify them winning. I'm like, well, they should win because of this. This person should win because of this. Like I can go through all the people and be like, this is why they should win. So I would not want to be in that jury house having to decide between the last two. And at this point it's like sad because they're all really friends and they're having to put each other up and like backstab and stuff. And oh my gosh, I finished Insatiable. That was super cute. I thought there was only 10 episodes, but there were 12. So that was a nice surprise because I thought I only had like one episode left last time I filmed, and I had like 3. So that was cool. So that was a good show. That's a Netflix thing. And then also I watched Like Father. I think it's called Like Father. That's a movie on Netflix that has Kristen Bell. And I can't think of the guy's name. It's the guy from Frasier. He was Frasier. I can't think of that guy's name. Anyway, but it has them 2 in it. They play a father and daughter duo. And they haven't seen each other in a while. And then they end up going on a cruise. And it's like hilarious all the way through. And then there's some like, you know, pull at your heartstrings parts too. So it's a really good movie. It was cute. So check that out if you're interested in like a kind of funny, sweet movie. Yeah. But I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending time with me. Hope you have an awesome week. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you're working on. And I will see you soon. Bye, guys.